Imagine the very heart of American democracy, the iconic White House, being torn apart and rebuilt to fit one man's vision. That's the shocking reality unfolding right now, and it's got everyone talking. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this renovation a bold step toward personalization, or a reckless assault on national heritage? And this is the part most people miss: the parallels to other global leaders who've indulged in similar grandiose schemes. Let's dive in and unpack this story together. Throughout history, as long as human societies have existed, powerful figures have poured resources into personal monuments that reflect their egos. These vanity projects, as they're often called, can range from colossal statues to sprawling palaces, serving as lasting reminders of their rule. Think of ancient pharaohs commissioning pyramids or modern dictators erecting lavish compounds. It's a tradition as old as civilization itself. Fast forward to today, and we're witnessing a modern twist on this age-old tale. In a move that left observers reeling, the East Wing of the White House was swiftly demolished last week to pave the way for an enormous new ballroom. This decision stunned journalists, lawmakers, and preservationists alike, who had clung to President Donald Trump's assurances that his ambitious plans wouldn't tamper with the historic structure. But mere months into his second term, characterized by his knack for shaking up the status quo, Trump took decisive action to reshape the physical embodiment of the U.S. presidency into something that mirrors his own style more closely. For beginners wondering why this matters, the White House isn't just any building. It's a symbol of stability and tradition in American governance, much like how a family home holds sentimental value. Altering it so dramatically raises questions about respect for history versus the right of a leader to leave a personal mark. Now, let's add some context by looking at a similar example from abroad. Before this demolition rocked Washington, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan had already set a precedent with his own extravagant undertaking: the construction of the White Palace, a sprawling presidential complex that dwarfs even the opulent residences of world leaders. This Turkish equivalent, with its massive scale and luxurious features, has sparked debates about whether such projects represent visionary leadership or wasteful excess. It's intriguing to compare the two. Erdogan's palace as a precursor to Trump's ballroom. But here's the controversy. Does building these grand spaces enhance a nation's prestige? Or do they divert attention and funds from pressing issues like economic challenges or social welfare? Critics argue that vanity projects like these can erode public trust, while supporters might see them as bold expressions of strength. This is the kind of point that divides opinions sharply. What do you think? Is prioritizing personal legacy over collective heritage a fair trade? Democracy dies in darkness. Today's Worldview. WashingtonPost.com/world, October 26, 2025 at 12:58 p.m. EDT, posted 13 minutes ago. To onlookers, the symbolism was almost too much to bear. The quick teardown of the White House's East Wing to accommodate a massive new ballroom left the media, political insiders, and environmental advocates in disbelief, especially given Trump's prior pledges that the project wouldn't disrupt the original architecture. Yet, within just under a year of his second administration, defined by his talent for making sweeping changes, Trump wielded a demolition tool against the very foundation of American presidential symbolism to erect something more aligned with his image. Most read: 1. A colossal Buc-ee's broke a small Colorado town. https WashingtonPost.com. Nation. 2025-10-26 Busey's Colorado Environment White Palace. 2. Police arrest loot heist suspects. Paris prosecutor says. https WashingtonPost.com. World 2025-10-26 Louvre robbery arrests. 3. Why Melissa's intensification en route to Jamaica is so extraordinary. https WashingtonPost.com. World 2025-10-26 Melissa Jamaica intensification. / WashingtonPost.com Weather 2025-10-26 Hurricane Melissa Jamaica destruction. Landfall forecast. / How Trump's perception of Japan collides with today's economic reality. https washingtonpost.com World 2025-10-26 Trump-Japan Tariffs Trade / Opinion Meghan McArdle Toxic Femininity and the Rise of Cancel Culture / washingtonpost.com Opinions 2025-10-26 Meghan McArdle Toxic Femininity Cancel Culture / washingtonpost.com Opinions 2025-10-26 Do you see Trump's White House changes as an innovative update or an overreach into sacred territory? And how does comparing it to Erdogan's palace change your perspective? Share your views in the comments below. Do you agree, disagree, or have a counterpoint of your own? Let's keep the conversation going.